Okay, Chapter 4 test. You may take your time and pause if needed. You guys should do very well with this. It's very similar to the quiz. Make sure you show your work for each problem. If you don't show your work, you get no credit. And you may use the ABC button to help with reducing. So I would advise you to use the ABC button to help you. All right, numbers 1 and 2. Write each fraction or mixed number as a decimal. Use bar notation if needed. You have number 1, -1/3, and number 2, 3/5. Okay, number 3, write each decimal as a fraction or mixed number in simplest form. Number 3 is -8/10. Number 4, 2 53/100. Make sure you write it in simplest form. All right, 5 and 6. Fill in each box with a greater than, less than, or equal to make a true statement. Okay, so you have number 5, 3/7 and 2/5. I would change it to a decimal. Think of money, make it change, help you to see which one is bigger. Number 6, change it to a decimal, but they're both negative. So think of where would this fall on the number line and who falls closer to 0. Closer to 0 means the number is bigger. Change it to a decimal, think about a number line. All right, add or subtract. You're going to write it in simplest form. Okay, that's for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, think about what the rules are for adding and subtracting fractions. You need like denominators. Okay, line it up, show your work, use the ABC to help figure out if it's in simplest form. Think about when you need to borrow when subtracting. Once you have like denominators, then you can start thinking like money for the numerators. Okay? All right. Multiply or divide and write these in simplest form. Number 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, you're just going to multiply or divide. Remember the rules when it comes for 15 and 16 and dividing. There's some rules you have to follow. If it has a mixed number, I would recommend you to make it improper and then solve it. Okay, you can just multiply straight through when you're doing fractions. You don't need to do common. All right, answer the following questions for 17, 18, 19, and 20. You guys did really good on these for your quiz, so I expect you to do just as well on this. So 17, describe and give an example of a repeating decimal. So you need to describe and give an example of a repeating decimal. Number 18, describe and give an example of a terminating decimal. Describe and give an example. So 2 things, a terminating decimal. Number 19, name 2 out of the 3 ways you know a fraction is in simplest form. Mrs. Veers has talked about this many, many times. All you need to do is share 2. All right, 20. 18/5 is an improper fraction. Why is it? Make sure you're using 7th grade words, numerator and denominator. Explain why is 18/5 improper. And then last but not least, the bonus. If the plane crashes on the border of the United States and Canada, where would you bury the survivors? All right, take your time, replay what you need. Good job, I know you did fine.